See, there it is.
What?
The look on your face is the one I was afraid of.
Well, I'm sorry. You sort of freaked me out.
Happened a year ago. Longer. I'm telling you, it's the third time I've told it to anybody. So far, it's not getting any easier.
So what about the rest of your family?
My parents were both only children. And my grandparents are dead. If it hadn't been for me, there wouldn't have been anyone to call.
So all this time, you've been, like, living on your own? How did you do it?
I had a roof over my head. There was enough money. I kept telling myself that they were out there somewhere.
How come things are different? I mean, why are you telling me now?
I didn't want this big secret to come between us. There's another lie. Starr's Aunt Dorian found out the truth, and she made me face reality. I had to tell Starr and you.
So can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
If Starr's aunt hadn't figured things out, would you have ever said anything to me?
Don't you think you'd be making a bad situation worse?
Depends on your definition of bad, I guess.
You really want to help Marcy get away with this?
Just listen to me. If we can track her down and get a hold of her before the feds do, maybe we can get Marcy and Tommy out of the country.
It's impossible. Wait, come on, you don't think the passport control's been notified about this?
Okay. So it won't be easy, but if we can pull it off and get her phony documents and land Marcy and Tommy in a country without an extradition treaty.
That's a lot of ifs, Rex.
But if we can do it, then Tommy ends up with the parents he's known and loved his whole life.
Well, it's not the worst idea I've heard, but it's definitely in there.
What's wrong with it?
I can say it in one word, Todd.
Get to hell with him.
It's fantasy, Rex. No, I'm sorry, but even if we could find Marcy and convince her to go along with this thing, it wouldn't work. Adriana's right. Todd's not going to stop looking for Tommy. He's not going to let the government stop looking either. And come on, Marcy and I, we're not the type of people who can live our life on the run. And what kind of life is that for my son?
What kind of a life is it with a nut job like Todd?
Better than the one you're talking about. Look, I know that Marcy believes that she is protecting Tommy, but the truth of the matter is that she's putting him in danger. We have to find her, and we have to bring her home.
Okay, it's your call.
My call? Look, you said you had an idea. What is it? What are we gonna do?
Oh, well, who said anything about we? I can set it up, but it's gonna be up to you to make it work.
Asking me what was more important, being straight with you, or admitting the fact that my parents were never coming home. I would have kept on like I was. I know you don't like hearing that any more than I like saying it. But it is what it is.
Oh, I get it. I do. I mean, when we first started hanging out during the play, I was giving you all that attitude.
You didn't do anything wrong, okay?
Well, then I caught you forging your parents' signatures on that permission slip. I should have kept my mouth shut.
You told me that the way that I was living sucked. And you know what? You were right.
Well, I thought you were sticking up for people that didn't give a crap about you. But it was way worse than that.
I was lying to myself, to you and Starr. I didn't know how to get out of it.
Hey, what I don't get is, you're so tough.
My parents would go away on their little trips and they would say, "You're gonna be all right, right, sweetie?" And I knew what they wanted to hear. So I said it. They wanted a tough kid, so I was one. If you want to take off, I'll understand.
Hey, I told you I loved you.
And I'll never forget that. Nobody said that to me since my parents. But the thing is, I would have kept on lying to you forever to keep you saying that to me. You think I'm a mental case, don't you? But I wanted to be close to someone, so I used you. I understand if you don't love me anymore.
You're angry at me for missing dinner with you last night.
I'm not angry that you missed dinner. I'm angry that you didn't bother to call to explain why. And then you try to charm your way out of it when I show up here.
I see. Oh, Clint, how can you ever forgive me?
What is that supposed to mean?
It was a lapse. I mean, I stood you up for dinner, and then I had the temerity not to call you for what, 24 whole hours. Failing to check in with you, to let you know about my whereabouts, to grovel.
Oh, you're in a great mood.
Because that is what you really want. An apology. You know, maybe if I really were underneath a bookcase, you would overlook it. But, oh no. What could be going on in my little life that's more important than you are?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm talking about a 2-minute phone call.
No, you are talking about control, because you are like every other man on this planet. Oh, yes,
no.
You go to bed with a woman, and you think, oh, you've now got to be the sun in her orbit.
Don't you turn this into a feminist rant. I was worried about you.
No, you weren't. Your nose was out of joint, so you came over here to put me in my place.
No, I didn't. I was worried about you, but I'm not now. Now I'm mad.
Oh, yes, and enjoying every second of it.
What is wrong with you?
You tell me. You seem to have everything all figured out.
Hey,
Yeah.
he's still napping.
Oh, thanks. Oh, hey, you know, do you have, some kind of a cap, a baseball cap or something that I can borrow? Kind of get the feeling that every cop in the tri-state area is gonna be looking for a chubby little redhead, so,
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
What? What?
are you sure about this?
Look, you had a baby, you would understand, okay?
Well, if and when I decide you're right, I won't be able to tell you. I won't know where you are.
Ronnie.
Hey.
Don't start with me.
Look, you're my baby sister. All right, but I'll back you on any decision you think is best, but are you sure you're not just panicking right now?
Panicking? You saw Todd Manning for yourself this morning. He ransacked your apartment. His goons strangled you half to death. If you had a son, would you just give up, Ron? Would you give up and would you let him raise him?
Well, what about Michael?
I don't care about Michael.
But you're taking Tommy
No.
away from him, too.
He lied to me. He lied to me and he gave up on my family.
So that's it. You're never going back to Landview.
I am not gonna let some convicted rapist raise my son. My son, Ronnie, he is the only child I am ever gonna have. And I am not gonna let him raise him. He tried to kill him. All right, and as far as Michael goes, I don't care about him anymore. Ron, I don't care what he thinks. I don't care what he believes. End of story. So let's stop talking about it.
Fine. You can, pack the rest of your stuff. I'll keep my eye on the TV.
Thank you.
I'm here with Dr.
Marcy,
Michael
Marcy.
McBain, husband of fugitive Marcy McBain. Dr. McBain, is there something you'd like to say to your wife?
Marcy, honey, wherever you are, I love you.